Can I get more layers on them?
It's rolling.
Rolling. Ready? I can edit this too.
You can edit out all the
All right, tell me
nonsense.
when. Good. What's up, guys? Welcome back to The Riff. I'm here with my good buddy Philip SAYCE. We just had two stellar sets at the Baked Potato in Los Angeles. What's up, Phil? How you doing?
What's up, my friend? How are you, Nick?
How was tonight's show?
Tonight was fun, sweaty. I'm completely soaked head to toe.
It was a good crowd. Good
It was
shows.
really, really good. I'm grateful. And it was nice to get out and play again.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. What do you got working on? New music?
Yeah, making a record and writing songs and trying to get better every day. That's all.
Excellent. Excellent. Without going into detail, we talk a lot, and the last few years have been a real mountain to climb for yourself. How do you keep a positive mental attitude with everything that goes on? With the music business and how it crosses over to your personal life. You always seem to, turn the other cheek and put your best foot forward. How do you keep that mindset?
I love music, man. I'm grateful for the opportunity in my lifetime to play music. It's something I'm really, really serious about. It's what I feel. It's not what anybody else. It's very personal to me. So I play what I feel. I play what I want, and there is no businessman that gets in the way of that for me. I just play what I feel, and want to do the best that I can, because I feel like we can reach one another if we're honest and open, especially through the arts, but particularly through music. So I see it as a privilege to have the opportunity to play music in my lifetime, especially like tonight. Like I have no more left to play. I'm so
No, we were here. It was pretty heavy.
I'm glad I wore some deodorant, man. I'm okay.
Yeah, man, it was great. We're gonna do a couple of rapid fire questions. Philip SAYCE 5 years ago.
Yeah.
What piece of advice would you give the Philip SAYCE of today?
Go to therapy.
Serious. This is a serious joint?
That's serious. Yeah. Do your work. And do what you love. Follow your heart. Doesn't matter. People say, but you got to do what you love. And at the end of the day, that's what you got, right? If you're playing a guitar, if you're a painter, if you're a baker, whatever it is you love to do, you do that. You don't let people get in the way of of what your calling is, what your heart and soul are connected to. And then maybe there's an opportunity to connect with other people, like yourself, and make new friends, and maybe put some love in the world.
Excellent. What's your practice routine like?
Anytime that I have an opportunity to practice, I will. So one of my favorite things I love to do is have a guitar in the bathroom. So
Good dump.
you go take a poo, you're in there for a while, and instead of sitting on the phone and like looking at stupid shit on the phone, grab your guitar and just play. And guitars sound so good in the bathroom.
Natural reverb.
Just play. It's like, man, you've been in there 2 hours. I'm pushing.
And the whole, a lot of guys you surround yourself with, and yourself especially, you've put a lot of time into, your craft and playing.
Not enough.
Right, we can always learn.
Right.
Jimi Hendrix played all the time, so why can't I?
Right.
But
that's exactly it.
To the people, how do what's a piece of advice to somebody who feels that the only way to get or to reach a certain level is they need a piece of gear, they need to buy this amp because this guy uses it, they need to have this pedal because this guy has it, it's got to be this guitar, and I gotta buy it already beat up to sound like this or that. What's some advice you can give to somebody?
I wouldn't offer any unsolicited advice to anyone unless they asked for it.
Yeah.
So if someone asked and said, hey, I would just say follow your heart, man. That's all. Just if something turns you on, then follow your heart. It ain't nobody's business. So just play what you want to play. And if Albert Collins used a tube screamer, so I think go get a tube screamer and see if you can find those sounds. But the part of it is that is the emotional piece, right? Is the connection to the instrument. Whether you have a Klon Centaur or a fucking Boss blues machine or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't. It's
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard some people play. Fuck, have you heard Chris Duarte play through the the orange distortion pedal?
Yeah.
Your pants come right off. It's so good. So it's like it doesn't. It's just. I think it has to come from the soul. So.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be so bold to tell anybody else what to play, but I just say whatever floats your boat.
In the gear.
No, I don't think it is. I think there are certain spooky sounds from
Yeah.
old gear that
Yeah.
that particularly old gear that might float your boat again. But I think, yeah, like the great heaviest players that I've ever had the opportunity to hear, like Jeff Healey, would just whatever town we were in, he'd go in
Backline, whatever backline it was.
or he'd just go sit in a club after the gig, and then he would sit in and we'd go play, and whatever would be there, maybe like a reissue Basement and a Squire or a Hondo, like, and that was what it was, and it was like, and go, and Jeff would tear that fucking thing in half. So, no, it's not only about the gear.
Excellent. All right, for the guitar players, the gearheads, what were you using tonight at the gig?
Tonight I was trying some different things. I was using amplifier-wise a Super Reverb, Blackface Super Reverb that Cesar Diaz had done some work to, and then a Tommy Cougar Mystic Motherhead with some some love that he put into it because he's absolutely fabulous, and then just a 212 cabinet with EVs because it's like a very intimate room, and then a big wall of plexiglass in front, and then hopefully
two old Strats.
Yes, both 63 Stratocasters, and I mean, I'm grateful to have this equipment, and I think it. I'm just always I want to try different stuff, like you. It's like how much stuff do you have? And it's like, well, I like that Super today, but I really like that Deluxe now. It's like every day is a new adventure. But
what'd you have on the board? Because it was a very shrunken down, compact, easy to maneuver pedal board. What would you have on the board?
A little bit, yeah. So on the board, it was pretty basic. There was a really great overdrive pedal made by our friend Jesse Davey.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, never heard of him. No, he's brilliant. He's brilliant and very very gifted artist.
Yeah.
Artist meaning like multifaceted.
Yes.
The music, yes, but also other things.
He draws pictures too.
He draws pictures too?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You had your staples, your old Voxwa.
Old Voxwa that you gave me a wicked pot for. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you. It's a Script Clyde that I've had for a long time. And then, what else was on there tonight? There was like an Octavia was on there. Mega Vibe was there that my buddy Ken did some work to at Oxfuzz. He did something to it. And
was it the Klon, right?
Gave us some extra juice. There was a Klon there.
And the delay. The deal.
I had the deal for you. My Echoplex is a little on the fritz, but
and that was it. It was a working man's pedal board tonight.
Yeah, kind of.
You got all your tones.
Some of them.
Sounded good.
Well, thank you, brother. I mean, we had fun. It was good to get out and play. It's like when there's too much focus on things like business and not enough focus on music, it starts to eat up at me. So
that's what I mean. It's good to see you out.
Yeah, I'm happy to play, and I'm grateful, and I'm looking forward to playing a lot more. And but I really think it's a gift. Yeah. This love. Right? What about yourself, man? Like, when are you playing next? What's your deal?
I'm trying to put a band together now.
Yeah.
Just trying to do it simple. Try to just worry about playing songs and not try to play a guitar solo for 3 hours.
Well, I mean,
I'd like to do that too, but I'd also like to be able to play in more places instead of just clicking a fuzz on and telling everybody to, block your ears. But no, man. I just full disclosure. I got on a flight this morning, came down to visit Phil, surprised him, and he's a good friend.
Made my day, man. Made my day, my week. Yeah. It was beautiful. Thank you.
Man, we had a good time. So for the future updates, you can check the website, Twitter, Facebook, all of that for your stuff.
Please. Yeah. And I think, thank you for what you're doing online, sharing sharing really great advice for people and great tone tips, and you're playing fucking amazing, and
Thanks.
You're really right on, and I think you're giving a lot of love to a lot of people, excitement, and so you're doing good out there, Nick.
So I have the money for you. No, so I'll put all the links. I know you do. We talk. I'll put all the links down at the bottom so you can have it. And yeah, that's it. It was a great time, and I'll post a couple pictures and some video clips. But there you go, guys.
Pick the good stuff, though, man. There was some weird shit, but maybe don't put that up.
I'll put whatever I want to put. When you get 470 subscribers, you can do it. Shut up.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. Leave a comment, a suggestion down at the bottom, and I'll put Phil's link so you can follow him on all these social webs. Thanks.
Peace. Thank you.
right, this one's for Nick.
Yeah.